Morning friends, and thank you for making the time. Welcome to the channel. So yesterday I had the opportunity to play Humid Golf Club. Humid is in a city called Gqeberha and used to be called Port Elizabeth. It's the only links course in South Africa, probably on the continent, and it was really a real treat to play. And I was lucky enough that the golfing gods decided to give me some perfect weather, so the wind was manageable, which makes the round was enjoyable. And as it's been with East London, I was lucky enough to be paired with 3 other members of the golf club. So I got to play with the golf course with people who understand the course, you know where the danger is, the best way to play it, and they can help you with the strategies you go around the 18 holes. I think the reflection for me is, you know, the round yesterday happened, you know, the day after the president visited the White House. And you know, we also had that conversation gone, and you know, as a result, this whole idea of white genocide is topical in South Africa. And for our 4-ball, it's no different. So after the first hole, I hit my tee shot out of bounds, which means I had to hit another one, which was quite interesting. A terrible start for golfers who understand that means you've lost your ball, you have to hit again. So as we progress on the round, you know, the conversation quickly turned into politics. Now, if this was at home or back in Durban with my playing mates, this would be no issue. Here is this Xhosa man playing in a round of golf with 3 other Afrikaans guys, and 2 of them are farmers, and they feel really strongly about this genocide idea, right? And about how the government is not doing anything. And I think we all agree it's factually incorrect. So, I mean, it was quite interesting and how I was going to engage. So I had to ask myself, do I just let it slide because I still had another 16 odd holes to play and I want to enjoy my round of golf, or I was going to engage? And those who know me that I don't shy away from tough conversations. So I decided I was going to engage, but then it meant I had to think carefully I was going to engage, because if I engage in a way that, like I said, this is factually incorrect, it was not going to get me anywhere. It meant I was going to have 16 terrible holes, or maybe I was going to have to pack up my stuff, put it back in the car, and head back home, which I wasn't prepared to do because I had traveled so far to play this round of golf. And I really felt like this is a conversation worth having. What unfolded there was a beautiful conversation. I think we were open with each other, we asked the right questions, we're human and remained respectful, which allowed us to agree and disagree on some facts. And I think what allows it to do that specifically is really the willingness to understand someone else's position. I think sometimes in this type of conversation, it's quite easy to jump into protecting your own position. And we focus our energies on that. And I think we forget what the issue is. So if you keep the issue in the middle of the conversation, you're able to understand everybody's position against the issue a little bit better by asking questions, remaining respectful, and remembering we're all having this conversation in a humane and a respectful way. And I think for me that's really something that I learned. And I think for me the lesson today was beyond just golf or politics. I think the lesson is, you know, the lesson is, if we listen to each other, we have the right conversation, we keep the issue at the center, we can come to some common understanding. We can understand where other people are coming from. We can help them really clarify for themselves where they stand with regards to their position and the correctness or the factual correctness of their own position without challenging them and making feel like they don't know what they're talking about. I think for me that's important. I think in closing, I was reminded of a Nietzsche quote as I was walking down the 18th fairway, and and Nietzsche says, you know, you have your way, I have my way. The one truthful way does not exist, which means actually there isn't one single truth. What you truly believe is the correct thing, it doesn't make it true, it makes it true for you. And it's important to help other people understand why it's true for you. And also it's important to understand their truth. That way you can find each other, right? Because your truth is not going to change, but you can find each other, find a common goal, find a common action that you can both take to take the collective forward. And I think in corporate we spend a lot of our energy really protecting positions, and I think we don't spend enough time actually hearing each other out. I think next time you're in a meeting and you have a strong disagreement with a different function, different person, maybe, you know, before you tell them how incorrect they are, how bad the idea is, start by asking questions. So ask them to help you understand their position first, and also help you understand how their position is helping you and how it relates to the common goal. the issue on the table. So guys, I hope you found this useful and there's something you can apply in your daily life. So thank you very much for making the time, and looking forward to you in the next conversation. Take care.